Dave, it's an honor, it's a privilege. I'm a huge fan. Congratulations on your book.
I
You know,
appreciate it.
it's changed my life. It's changing a million people's lives. You always talk about embracing in the suck.
Right.
You know, how do you people do that? Is it something you have to tell yourself? You know.
You know what? It
How
is
do you
a.
get up on that?
So embracing the suck, it really is something that you have to tell yourself, because we don't want to embrace the suck. You know, not even me. I don't want to embrace the suck, but it comes down to a lot, man. Like, I'm all about trying to be the best leader I can. You know, so through all these things in life, man, to be your best person, you have to find your best self. And to do that, you can't stay in a comfortable world. You have to be very, not always uncomfortable, but you know, you gotta find a spot that's not so comfortable.
Is it something you tell yourself? Like, you know, it's sort of like a meditation type thing. Like when you're running, I know you hate running, but you do it and you do it very well.
Right.
Is it something you tell yourself in your head and it's kind of like a mantra that you keep telling yourself in your head to keep doing it?
Well, it's something I tell myself daily. So I make sure I do at least one thing every day that sucks. It could be for an hour, it could be for 2 hours, sometimes it's for 10 hours. But every day I do something to strengthen the mind. We're all looking for this great mythical mental toughness. Mental toughness doesn't come from sitting on the couch. It doesn't come from wishing it will come true. It comes from putting in the work, and you have to start developing your mindset. Mindset is not developed by wishing. Mindset is developed by doing and actually putting into practice.
So yeah, when you work out though, is it really important to just, you know, obviously everyone works out, there's gyms everywhere, but how important is the mental health compared to the physical health? I feel like 'cause sometimes no one really works on it. I mean,
Right.
and you've been actually very vocal about this, kind of put awareness about strengthening that mental awareness.
I think that mental health is the most important thing in the world, because the mind wants to have control over you. You need to have control over your own mind. So that's all about the mental health. Your mind's gonna always guide you in a spot that wants to make you feel comfortable and nice and secure. And it's in those spots that there's no growth. Without friction, there's no growth. So that's why I constantly preach about you have to get outside that comfort zone to find that every day of your life.
One last thing, what's one thing you would leave people with as far as advice? You know, you're not. I don't want to say you're a self-help guy or mental, but you are helping a lot of people.
Right.
What's one thing you can leave people with?
Judge yourself against no one but yourself. There is no you're racing against no one but yourself. And when you continuously think that when you compare yourself to other people, you are losing the race. And like, this race is you against you, man. So don't get caught up in all this bullshit out here of the social media, and this is where I'm at, and this is what I'm doing, and this is how great I am. Fucking leave all that shit behind, man. Worry about yourself, worry about what you're doing, and worry about where you're going, and only where you're going to be your best self.
I appreciate, man. Thank you so much for the book and the audio book. I'm actually really excited for that one because there's so much more. It's so much different.
There is. It's very different.
Mr. Goggins, thank you for your service, and I appreciate everything.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you, man.